Hey, Keirabug here. Today I wanted to do a 3DS or whatever DS game collection. I realize I have a lot of games today, so I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible. I'm gonna give like possibly a brief review on some of the really good ones and then just kind of like show you the other ones. I set it into categories of the best games, my favorite ones, Pokemon, old like Mario shit, Nintendo shit brought back to life, and then like really super kiddish games. So let's start with the best first. Ocarina of Time, Zelda, duh. I think this is the first, this was the first game I ever bought when the 3DS first came out. I grabbed a 3DS right when it came out because I wanted to play this game again on a handheld system. I am 100% like a handheld system person. Like, I like the 3DS just like, I can take it anywhere. I don't have to turn a TV on. I don't have to like hook stuff up and like just deal with that. Like, I can't stand like switching systems and like having to plug stuff in and get behind the TV, and for one, I don't even like TVs that much, so handheld, I'm just all for it. So that's probably why I have so many DS games. Okay, Zelda Majora's Mask, again, something when I got the new 3DS. This was a Valentine's Day gift from Rhymestyle. Another one that I played on the N64 and absolutely loved. I love all the Zelda games for the most part. Zelda Spirit Tracks, this one was really fun as well, for obvious reasons. It's freaking Zelda. I even bought the guide for this one because I really like those guidebooks. And yeah, it was really good. Zelda and the Phantom Hourglass, another super good one with the cartoony version of Link. This one was really good too. I totally recommend these little Zelda games with the cartoony guy. Okay, this is my favorite DS game of all time and probably one of my favorite games of all time, period. This came out when the DS Lite was out. The 3DS wasn't out yet. And this is a Square Enix title, and it is The World Ends With You. This game, okay, let me tell you, if you have not played this game and you have a DS of any kind, pick this up. I am so serious. The gameplay is super unique, and the story is so good. There's like twists and like character development, and the whole world that you're in is just like, I mean, it takes place in Japan, but if you play this game, like, you'll see what I mean. It is a completely different world. Best game ever, like, well, one of the best games ever. I'm not gonna say it's the best game ever, but it's one of the best games. Totally play it, trust me. Let me know if you have played it before and what you thought of it. Like, was it super good to you, or was it just kind of like whatever? Next, out of my best games ever is the Professor Layton series. I'm actually missing the Curious Village, which is the first Professor Layton game for the DS, and my sister has it, so I'm actually going to grab it from her so I can complete my collection. So this is the Unwound Future, The Last Spectre, Miracle Mask, and the Ozron Legacy. This is what I'm playing right now, the Ozron Legacy. I'm almost done with it. These are my favorite DS games because I love the characters, Professor Layton and like his associates, and I love that there's always like some type of like twist in the stories. It's pretty unpredictable. Like, you think you know, like, oh, this one character is to blame for this or whatever, and like you think there's like some rational explanation for everything because Professor Layton is such a rational guy, and he likes to solve puzzles and stuff. Obviously, that's what the whole freaking game is solving puzzles. But you always think there's like some rational explanation. There's no like magical thing about these, but then it surprises you and it's like, oh wow, something is like magical about it. And sometimes there is a rational explanation for it, but the point is that these are pretty unpredictable stories, and they're just really, really, really good, and the gameplay is super fun. You just solve puzzles, and some of them are actually really freaking hard, and sometimes I actually look up the answer on my phone on Google, but not for all of them. I solve them myself too. Anyways, something that closely relates to Professor Layton in my book is Phoenix Wright. I actually only have the first one. I want to get the other ones, and I'm definitely gonna get the Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton like collaboration game. I've been meaning to buy that, but I have to finish all my games first, otherwise like I'll never finish anything, because I'm totally that kind of personality. Anyways, Phoenix Wright is also kind of like a mystery type of thing, and it basically takes place in courtrooms, and you gather evidence and then you try to solve cases. So this is a really good one. I want to play all of them, but basically like these are probably the games that I've played the most. I've played The World Ends With You, this one here, multiple times. I think like 2.5 times, something like that. And the Zelda games, I've actually played Ocarina of Time so many times I can't even count, because I've played it multiple times on the N64 when I was little. I memorized this game like the back of my hand, basically. Although I don't look at the back of my hand all the time, I don't like memorize the back of my hand, but you know what I mean. Let's move on to the Pokemon games I have. This is the Pearl version, White version, Pokemon X, this is one of my favorites. Alpha Sapphire, I haven't even beat this one yet. Don't ask me why. And then Soul Silver version. About the starter Pokemon you get, I almost always choose water type, but something I found interesting about the starter Pokemon was in White version was the first and only time I've ever chosen a grass type Pokemon. And this one I chose Snivy, or what I call Snivy, because I think that's cuter. But this one I chose Snivy for my starter Pokemon because honestly, the water Pokemon in this one, it's not that cute. And the fire Pokemon in this is super cute, but it doesn't turn into anything very cute. So I look at the transformations as well, because I know I want a cute-ish, cool Pokemon at the end of its evolution cycle, because the pig, I forget its name, because I always name my Pokemon. I don't really know like the names of most of them. This one, he's definitely the cutest one to start with, but he turns into something that's really ugly, so I was like, no, I'm choosing Snivy because he actually evolves into something that's kind of cool. Anyway, so let's go on to the Mario type games, okay? Mario Kart 7. I play this with Dino a lot. I kick his ass for the most part. We won't talk about the times where he wins. Super Mario 3D Land. This was kind of like when the 3DS came out, I was like, I gotta get this. So I have not beat it. I rarely beat Mario games. They kind of last too long, and some of them are a little difficult, so I'm just like, meh. New Super Mario Bros. This, I think I beat this one. I feel like I beat this one, but I can't remember. Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D, yes. I used to have this on Wii, and I got rid of my Wii because for some reason I thought I lost my Wii, and then I sold all my games, and then I found the Wii, and then I was like, oh shit, well I sold all my games, so I sold the Wii too. But I saw this for the 3DS, and I was like, yes, because this is the one game from the Wii that I totally wanted to beat, and so I got it on 3DS, so I can finally beat it without having to buy a stupid Wii, because I hate those things. Star Fox 3D, I just kind of got this because I was a fan of Star Fox for the N64, and it's alright, like, it's not that great of a game, but it was just like for the nostalgia factor. Then the Legendary Starfy is, I got this because it's super cute. Like, I feel like this Starfy is just really cute, and it kind of plays pretty much exactly the same way Mario games play, so I thought it would be really fun, and it was. I never beat it, but it was pretty fun, and it's something that you can just like pick up whenever. You don't have to like know the story or whatever. You just kind of pick it up and play it. To the last section of games, these are the kind of like miscellaneous games. So first is Guilty Gear. I bought this because it's Guilty Gear, and I love Guilty Gear so much for the PlayStation. This one though is like boo-boo. It's boo-boo. I'm sorry, but I think fighting games for the DS just suck in general. Like, you know, you don't really play with anyone, you just play the computer, and it's just so small, like you don't really get to appreciate it that much, I feel like. Let me know if you like fighting games on your DS. Like, I don't know anyone that really plays fighting games on the DS personally. It's more for like adventurous and like strategic stuff, but anyways, I just bought this because it's Guilty Gear. That's the only reason. This one is just because I love One Piece so much. I haven't really played it because I just got it not that long ago. But it's really cute, you know, like I feel like it's worth the purchase if you like One Piece. Dragon Ball Origins. This game was pretty fun, actually, surprisingly so, because I feel like a lot of like these like weird like anime games, kind of like One Piece, is just like you only like it if you really love the story, and I thought that that's what this was gonna be. Like, I thought like, oh, I'll only like this because I like Dragon Ball. But it was actually really fun, and I feel like even if, you know, you're not that huge of a fan of Dragon Ball, like it's still actual fun gameplay. So yeah, there you go. Animal Crossing New Leaf. I bought this for obvious reasons. Everyone raves about this game. It's funny because I feel like people bought this because they were like Animal Crossing fans, but this was actually the first Animal Crossing game I ever bought and I ever played. So this was my first experience with Animal Crossing. I never got it for the Wii or anything like that. So I started playing this game, and a lot of my friends online were playing it, so we got each other's friend codes and stuff like that, and I really freaking loved this game. I stopped playing it because I played the shit out of it, but I love it because it's something that you can just kind of go back to if you feel like playing it again. Definitely get this if you like adventurous, kiddie, childish games. I love it. Harvest Moon. This is the Grand Bazaar version. I played the shit out of this game too. The way I play Harvest Moon is not by like, you know, who you marry or whatever. I like games that you can beat. And so I kind of like set my own rules for this one. I play the game based on if I can get new recipes out of it, like unlock new recipes, you know? Like, I even print out this checklist of all the recipes in the game, and I just kind of check them off as I get them so that I can see which recipes I've done and which recipes I still need to do, and I grow my crops based on which recipes I need, and so on and so forth. This is the Harvest Moon 3D version, the Tale of Two Towns. This is much better than the Grand Bazaar version, but obviously because this one's the newer one, but I really like the 3D in this. I like how the world is a little bit bigger than the other one. There's a newer one out too that I still haven't gotten, which I probably will pretty soon. Then we have Hometown Story. This is another like Harvest Moon type game where it's just like really stupid, and you just like, you sell shit out of your store and you get to know the townspeople, stuff like that. Very similar type of thing. I think it's made by the same people. Yes, it is. The Family of Harvest Moon makes everyone happy. This is basically a Harvest Moon game, but without growing crops and stuff. And then we have both of these Super Monkey Ball games. I love these games so much. They're like so cute. I think the monkeys are adorable. And it's really challenging too. I get so frustrated with this shit. Like, I'll be playing it and like I'll want to throw my DS across the room, but I don't because I don't want to break it. They also have those games in like arcades and stuff, and I love playing them, where you roll the ball, like it's just a ball, and you like roll it as if you're like really rolling the ball in the game, and it's really hard. I don't know. I always lose. So, and then we have Spyro the Eternal Night. I bought this because I love Spyro so much. Like, I love his character. I love dragons, period. I've always loved dragons. And I love how fun and easy the gameplay is. This is it's a simple, easy game. It's Spyro, but this game was actually not that fun to me. I don't even think I beat it because I'm a huge fan of it on the PlayStation, but when it comes to DS, some games just cannot be done right on the DS. I don't know what it is. Like the Guilty Gear game and this game, I love it on the PlayStation, don't like it on the DS. Anyways, last game is Diner Dash. I played the crap out of like all these types of dash games on my iPhone ever since I've had an iPhone, and that's why I got it for the DS, but I don't play this game at all. It kind of pisses me off sometimes, so that's why I don't play it anymore. Alright, that is it for my DS collection. I have a lot of games, so it was kind of long. Sorry about that. Not sorry. Let me know what DS games you have. Do you have a DS? Do you have a 3DS? Do you have a new 3DS? Alright guys, I've been talking long enough. Have a great day. Until next time, bye.